would tailor products for the domestic traveler to help soften the impact of reduced travel by international tourists during the COVID-19 pandemic. Tourism Principal Secretary Safina Kwekwe says domestic tourism remains the viable option to revive the tourism industry in the wake of the pandemic that has disrupted businesses worldwide.
COVID-19 was in 2019 declared a global pandemic, disrupting many sectors, with the travel and tourism industry the most affected. In Kenya, the tourism industry has remained afloat by harnessing the power of domestic travel. Speaking in Diani, Kwale County during celebrations to mark this year's World Tourism Day, Tourism Principal Secretary Safina Kwekwe said Kenya has a huge potential for tourism revival, given that domestic tourism and international arrivals are bouncing back. In Mombasa, the Kenya Coast Tourism Association initiative of training 400 beach operators has been loaded with beneficiaries, calling on authorities to license them to operate, as well as tax waivers to businesses hurting from COVID disruptions.
Tunashukuru kwamba county government sahi wameshughulika vilivyo na kuhakikisha kwamba watabichi wote wanakuwa trained, na hiyo itakuwa ni jambo nzuri kwa sababu watakuwa wanajua vile wanaweza ku-engage na tourists.
The importance of this training mostly naweza sema ni customer care. Tulifundishwa about customer care because we used to do it randomly, but now after getting the training, at least now we have order so that we don't scare the guests.
Now, Mombasa being a huge tourist hub brings together thousands of tourists ever so often, every month. And we look at it that they shouldn't just stay in the hotels. They need to get out. They need to get a feel of the city, because tourism is not just hotel. We also need to know what's the heritage. What do we have in Mombasa?
In Kiambu, the devolved unit has identified 87 tourist attraction sites, including Kenya's founding president, Mzee Jomo Kenyatta's home in Githunguri, where he served as the head teacher, that will be aggressively marketed in efforts to diversify revenue for the county.
Tumefikiria kuhifadhi ndiposa historia ya Wakikuyu na Wakenya kwa jumla isipotelee tu hivyo. Sisi husafiri kuenda mbali kusoma mambo mengine, lakini saa zingine tunasahau nyumbani.
World Tourism Day has been commemorated today, with stakeholders calling for formation of policies that will streamline and boost the tourism sector. For Prime Edition from Mombasa County, I'm Michael Mondiga.